Oh,
Like, epic,
nice. Holy.
Well, it's another week,
It's another week.
and it's
Another week, another movie.
Well, yeah, and this one's a big one. You know, now we're getting into Spielberg, which, you know, he's arguably probably the greatest living American director right now.
Yes, for sure.
I would say.
I mean, he
it's-
defined more than one generation, but also there are so many people I think like chasing like that Spielberg energy and vision and like how can I have this many movies under my belt, animations and like everything. I
and
mean,
like different types of films.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, you know, for every Spielberg film, there's like a through line of his sort of, I think, a general positivity. Jaws was, you know, kind of a unique film at the time. When I was a kid, Jaws was out, and there were all these piranha movies as well. They were like, you know, it was like, first of all, there's Jaws 2. I think there was a 3 that was really, truly horrible. And then like literally like somebody made all these piranha movies as well, and those movies made me never touch a body of water
Ever
anywhere.
again.
It's like only pools. And then in one of the piranha movies, somebody gets killed in a pool, and I couldn't go into pools anymore.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, one of the piranha movies James Cameron directed.
Really?
Was his first film, or one of his first films. And he was 27 when he did this film.
you're right, because he got off of also doing a ton of TV.
TV
Because
shows.
he was a TV guy.
Yeah,
And really known for his TV. And I think he did a TV movie.
He did Duel, which was with Dennis Weaver, who was famous from Gunsmoke. And he was like his little sidekick with a limp. And he's always, Marshall Dillon, what are you doing, Marshall Dillon?
Okay, I've
he was
not
like that
seen this
sidekick.
movie,
He was
yeah.
like the sidekick guy. Well, no, Gunsmoke was like a series that ran for literally 25
No,
years.
also, you're not talking about, okay, you're talking about from him Gunsmoke, not from Duel.
Not
Okay.
from Duel. He was like a normal guy,
Okay.
like out on a, I don't know, he's driving to work or something, and he gets into this whole fracas with this guy driving this maniac truck.
Yeah.
Or really, it's about him against this truck. You never even see the driver. And
Should we get into the madness?
Let's get into the madness.
Okay.
This is Major Movie Madness, and now we're going to start the show.
Let's start the
do
show.
it. Why is this hippie girl all by herself?
Because that's what hippie girls do. She's the loner. Chase me! Do you want me to chase you? Chase me!
I love how...
She's like taking more stuff off. Chase me, Tony! Ah, as you wish! Different movie.
Unfortunately for her, Wesley does not come to her rescue. Yet.
Oh, that second tug? Gone. Nope, not gone. He's just laying out, hanging.
Pretty much.
Was he waiting for her to come back? What the fuck? That buoy ain't gonna help you at all. That buoy is not gonna help you.
Remember house phones?
Yes, but why does he have two?
He's the chief of police. One of them's the bat line.
One's the battle. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm so stressed. I'm gonna just play in the sand. Sorry. Oh wow. They're coming back. See, like early Spielberg, you can see these movements that are just his, like.
Like he figures out a way to like get everything in one shot.
Yeah,
as much as possible.
and like go with the action and the characters, and like that was from one room to the other, but it was just amazingly dynamic. And now we're here, two shot.
I'm gonna do a lot.
Look.
Yeah, and it comes out. Yeah.
Comes out, establishes this guy again. This guy's got
And
like
was that all just on a dolly?
yeah, had to be. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy the story, but I'm also gonna enjoy how this is shot because it's
He's really good at that.
he's so good at it. Always about that money. He's using the ferry as a dolly. This is amazing. Well, you should, dumbass. I do want his jacket. Did you notice he's got his anchors?
Seersucker anchor jacket. Yeah.
I love how they use the bodies for cuts.
I know you got a lot of problems downtown, but I've got a couple of problems with the house. One, I've got some cats parking.
Talk about a dirty
Diopter.
friend. Wait, so what was that?
It's called a split screen diopter, so you could be focused on him and focused on the person in the far. For that shot that he chose a split diopter.
Nowadays they'd shoot at like f F2, F3.
Yeah.
And it would be everything in the background would be just blown out.
I know there's a split diopter though because you can see it around his head.
Yeah.
You see the blurriness. Smart decision. Cool. It knows
I'm gonna
everyone.
say this, there's one shot coming up, which is like super famous. So
Huh?
probably one of the most epic of this type of shot I've ever seen.
Yo, that music though. Oh, oh my God, no. Oh,
Like epic,
nice. Holy.
That's like the best one I've ever seen in any movie ever.
Like a vertigo shot, right?
a
Like you're pushing,
push zoom.
pushing in while zooming in while zoom. What? Like, yeah,
But like
yeah,
close.
yes, exactly. No, he's pulling out while pushing in,
Yeah.
right? Dollying in while zooming out.
I've only seen it in a couple modern films. Like Goodfellas is one of them.
Oh man, the suit's still denying it, huh? Okay.
It's a really good job of like using all that extraneous dialogue to make that seem super real.
And give a ton of exhibition too. That's not the word.
Exposition.
Exposition.
That reminded me more of like Altman movie than Spielberg in a way, because Altman was like all about that everybody talking over each other thing.
Again, people are dying, and y'all over here talking about money and shit. People are dying.
Are you going to close the beach?
You should. Yes, bro.
Yes.
Thank you.
Only 24 hours.
24 hours is like 3 weeks. No, it's not. 3 weeks is like 3 weeks. 24 hours is like 24 hours.
That's horrible even in like a movie.
Yeah. Yes. Great introduction, though. Great introduction. and he's an artist.
Swallow your whole. Bacon. And the right. Down you go.
Again, dolly shot.
We gotta do it quick.
Beautiful.
People don't even know how old sharks are. I mean, if they live 2,000-3,000 years, they don't know.
Can I fact check that?
There is like a recent report about a shark somewhere in near Iceland or something like that. That they
2,000
found-
years
well, no,
old?
they found one that wasn't 2,000. It was like 600 years old.
Want to get drunk and fool around?
Nice. Yes.
What did she say?
You want to get drunk, fool around?
Hey,
Oh,
Lucky
yeah.
really loves his present.
Okay. Got to make some more of those kids. Repopulate the island.
Repopulate the
I don't want him on the ocean.
He's not on the ocean. He is in a boat. He's not going to go in the water.
But it's not a
I don't
boat
think he'll ever
on
go
the
in the water
ocean.
again after what happened
Right.
yesterday.
It almost looks like it a little.
But I want him to read the boating regulations, the rules, before he goes out on his own.
Michael, did you hear your father? Out of the water.
The immediate change in attitude is amazing. Bro, go.
Come on, Charlie, swim.
Dude, that music though, it's just no, dude, get the F out. Jesus. Oh, there he is.
Hello back.
Yeah.
Young fella, how are you?
Young filler.
Young fella.
The officer asked me to tell you that you're overloading that boat.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
Oh, listen, man, you've got some room. Oh, for Christ's sakes, you're the guy we called. I'm Brody.
Oh, I'm very glad to meet you.
Yeah, I'm glad to meet you. This is
So, super cool. They were kind of like an over the shoulder, and he shook his hand and turned this way. So then it was this way. They-
Like, hey, can you shoot it? this
yeah,
way?
can we change the blocking so we get a over the shoulder view for a while, and then they went back to this again.
Right.
Really cool.
Looks like they got a bounce on him.
Yeah, this is so real though. Like,
That's
this
how
is
stupid people
this
would
is how
be.
stupid people.
Now, this is not a boat accident. There wasn't any propeller. It was a shark. Let's cut it open. Whatever it's eaten in the last 24 hours is bound to still be in there, and then we'll be sure.
Yeah, well, why not? Who cares what you do with it after you take your pictures and do the thing? Why would they not want to do this?
This is not the time. Or
Suits and money.
You see that thing cut open, and see that little kid in your voice.
Oh, that's true. That would
That's
not
a
be.
good point.
That is a good point.
Chief Brody?
Yes.
That's how you inject some emotion right back in.
I'm sorry, bro.
Right back.
She's wrong.
No, she's not. You're wrong, suit.
Well, he's more responsible though.
He's definitely no, for sure. But the fact, he's still
don't see many octagonal frame glasses anymore.
I want them though. I want those in that anchor suit. That
You could be like all 70'd out, man.
oh, that's adorable. No, totally nostalgic for her.
Yeah.
God dang. Make a guy practically cry off of a single shot with a few lines of dialogue.
Good. He's really good at directing kids too. Just help yourself, Richard.
He did ask. A shark was caught.
They caught a shark.
Thank you, Mr. Dreyfus.
You want to let that breathe for... No.
He's just gonna drink that whole.
Good
glass
time,
of-
American pour. And he gives her a little bit.
And there was some wine previous in
Yeah.
there as well.
The license plate.
He didn't need that car, did he?
No. Hey, but I'm not drunk enough to go on the boat. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. You rich? Yeah.
Yeah. How much?
Well, personally, or the whole family?
Are you rich?
It's a fixed
Yeah.
finance.
Because like the film stocks they had at the time were like 125, 250, something like that.
They're probably super close off the coast though, and then just getting them. You know what I mean? Because they're definitely shooting a light from over there.
Yeah.
But they're just right off the coast.
Look, Martin, I'm gonna go.
God, this is so cool though.
Like
Yeah.
shows the bite line and everything. Like he really constructs the scenes really well. What?
And they're definitely in shallow water. But I wonder how much of this they could have done in a pool.
Well, this was the thing about this film. They wanted them to use like a Horizon pool or whatever to shoot it, but Spielberg wanted to use the ocean, and like it ended up like really hurting production. Like it cost them extra days.
Just to be able to try to,
And you know, there's always that story about the shark. The shark was supposed to be in the film a lot more than it was.
Yeah, no, I remember, and like, it just, the salt water kept making mechanics mess up, right? Ooh! Oh! Get out of the water!
I think that I am familiar with the fact that you are going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you on the ass. Now wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That's it. But I'm not going to waste my time arguing with a man who's lining up to be a hot lunch. He's not.
Who's lining up to be a hot lunch?
I would get that guy to sign a document that says, I take full responsibility for anything that happens.
For sure.
Because
For sure.
he doesn't give a fuck. Where does this guy get his suits at?
So that's not, okay, are they two different people or the same guy?
That's the same guy.
It is the same
That's
guy.
the mayor.
But he's just swapping back and forth between the two suits he owns?
No, he owns 3. He had a beige one as well.
That's right, he did the beige one.
Why aren't you in the water?
Why don't you get in the water?
Why don't you get in the water? For sure. Apparently. Oh my god, look at her face.
Yeah, she looks
Really?
happy. Nobody wants to be the first one in.
What's the old adage? If your friends jumped off a cliff, would you too? Oh my god, this makes me so nervous. There's not even music. It's just nerve-wracking. Just legs. Kickity.
Easy.
I'm so terrified, man. Like, no, stop showing me legs.
This is the shot that is bothering you this whole movie.
Oh. Well, now they've established.
Ways to happen to repeat.
This is the shot that's bothering me. This guy's face. That's an interesting effect. The water on the lens.
Yeah.
Kind of distorted his face. That guy pulled like a George Costanza. He's like, get out of the way.
Right, exactly. Women and children last. Costanza first. Is it just some punk kid? I mean, there's no music, so we've well established.
Just like,
God, Jesus! What
Another
is
Costanza.
Another Costanza.
I shouldn't be laughing.
But I hope it's the same guy. But this time he's getting trampled. So either it's not a sock that attacks people, or it's a punk kid. Yep. Holy crap!
Is that literally like a bathtub that guy is in?
See, here's the music. Get the heck, move! Oh wow. Nope. See, I would never go in the water. And I would never go in the water. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, I've never been so excited to see feet.
Like if you didn't have any.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah. 4th of July is canceled, bro. Please strangle him.
Sign it, Larry.
Yeah, Larry, sign it. And get a new tailor.
They gave him.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
I don't even know what that means. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
I think it means because you can kind of see everything.
Okay.
I don't know.
I gotta look that up. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Just because it rhymes.
I think it refers to sex.
I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Don't drink that.
Don't. He does anyway.
Mr. Quinn,
He drinks it anyway. He told him not.
you're gonna need an extra hand.
Give me your hands. You got city hands, Mr. Hooper. Counting money all your life.
All right. Hey, I don't need this. I don't need this working class hero crap.
He's not wrong though.
What are you, some kind of half-ass astronaut?
He said half-ass too. He didn't even. It's like working man versus science man, but it's like
Class struggle.
yeah, class warfare with it. But they all have the same thing. They, they're all, the end result is the same.
Bring it up with it, Chief!
He's not wrong.
Daylight's wasted!
I love this man so much.
He's like the best character in this. It's like amazing. It's a tour de force.
Yeah.
Another fantastic
Yeah.
foreboding shot.
Still talking. Still just.
He's literally like Captain Ahab.
I got chum and beer. It's all I need.
What kind of beer is that? Nard.
He does it. Does he crush it? So good. Oh my god, so good. The tension, like little metaphorically.
Just that look. Just
And-
that look.
Yeah, but then the slow like crank. Oh, he doesn't even say anything.
Music helps too. But also like using all the stuff that's happening around him at the moment, like him
Yeah.
trying to make that sheepshank or whatever it is, him setting up. It's
Yep,
like
yep.
this building tension that they do. He does it so well.
Every little moment and mark and piece. It's like,
It becomes epic.
right? Like we are in his shoes right now. You got it.
Hey! I got it! What? Get behind me!
How much you think they can pull? How much weight do you think they could pull?
I had know nothing about fishing and even less about this kind of fishing.
What would your guess be?
1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
You get back on the bridge.
That doesn't prove a damn thing.
It kind of does.
Well, it proves one thing, Mr. Hooper. Proves that you wealthy college boys don't have the education enough to admit when you're wrong.
Old school. Okay. It's such a class warfare because he doesn't. When he's going against the mayor, he was the smart man, so he really doesn't
This
want
guy's
to.
like breaking him down, yeah.
He doesn't want to kowtow to someone who actually does know more.
Nice W.C. Fields, the reference there.
Come on down and chump some of this shit.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Classic line. We're gonna need a bigger boat. God, that music, it just creeps in so well. And now that you establish it, it just gives me the chills every time. Oh, he is just toying with you.
That's a 20-footer. 3 tons on.
3 tons.
3 tons. Which means even if he could pull half his weight,
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
you're gonna need a bigger boat, right?
Yeah, like a fucking battleship, actually. Maybe an aircraft carrier.
They were not. No, you would not in any way.
We need to have something in the foreground to give it some scale. Foreground, like.
I need something in the foreground to give it some scale.
Like, go out on the edge. Go out on the edge.
Foreground my ass.
Yeah, but we can radio in and get a bigger boat.
He said he wants that bigger boat. He wants that bigger boat. This is a man who hates boats. It's like, look,
It's like, let's
if
get
I gotta
us-
be on one, can it be bigger?
They're in this weird competition with each other.
They really are. I got the.
Some more eel.
Thanks.
Oh god, I love this so much.
That's the thresher. See that? See the thresher's tail. You want a drink? Drink your leg, drink your leg. Okay, so you drink your leg.
They're coming together. They're coming together.
That's the USS Indianapolis. You on the Indianapolis?
Wow, just got real.
Hiroshima bomb. 700 men went in the water. 316 men came out of the shots, took the rest, 229 men, 35.
Like, that's a powerful guy right there.
This is a powerful monologue.
Really good.
Oh god, that was
So good.
great.
So good, right? Also could talk about like how this is largely practically lit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got some fill over on the left side over here.
No, they've got some. I mean, they've got two lights, so but they've got something that's selling from here.
But on Dreyfus, there's not much.
This shark is just messing with them. Did he just ram their boat? No, he is actively ramming their boat.
He's currently doing so. Yeah.
He's currently doing the. Oh god, and there's fire. Okay, and there's. He ate the light. That's probably the first time he's had to use a gun since he's been in Amity.
Did you notice there's like some green effect in the water?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that about?
I think it's the color. I love this. Just hands, like it's dialogue. Come on, he's back. I really love how they're coming together. Like these guys are like, oh hell no! Oh yeah, he is messing with you. This shark is smart. He is messing with your punk ass.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
Getting that bigger boat.
He about that bigger boat. Your shit is smoking. Like what? We need another mount. Why?
Excuse me, Chief.
I know we like to think we're on the top of the food chain. He is definitely on top of this chain. There's also another thing. I really want to know. I want to know how fast sharks can swim. Yeah.
25 miles an hour?
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine if you've got that much strength. He's trying.
You're just pissing him off, is what
He's
you're
trying. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing the most. He's just messing with you. Right.
He's has a lot of good ideas, Roy Scheider.
No. Remember when he asked for a bigger boat? Get away from the stern cleats. Yeah, get away from the stern cleats. He asked for a bigger boat for a reason. Basically, this shark fished for them. He literally fished for them. He left them out the little buoys. When the predator becomes the prey, man.
Yeah, he's pulling the fucking ship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He literally fished for them. Knives! Y'all ain't got a knife? Cut the...
He doesn't want to let loose the barrels, though.
Thank you. Get the machete. Bro, where you been? Oh, God, I love all of this so much. Of course you can't hold it. Oof.
It stresses me out not seeing this.
He's got 3 barrels connected to him. And he went under with 3 barrels. Nope. Go home. Go home. He went under with 3 barrels.
We need that 4th barrel.
Oh, God. Now, 4 barrels. He can't go under with 4 barrels.
You ever have one do this before?
No. Of course not. Don't. You are running on very, very thin ice, bro. He's got a vendetta, but he's
scared.
He's scared. He's actually scared. You're right. He's actually scared. So this is the first time he's like legitimately scared. Oh my God, they are taking on way too much water. Nope. And he fucked up his radio, so they can't call for help. So the whole movie, they've been doing kind of like mediums. They do the share of close-ups, but these close-ups are like full frame. They're so great. We're feeling so much of what they're feeling. Oh, great reference. I mean, a great shot. It's a brilliantly great shot. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Jeez.
Crazy brave.
Crazy
even
brave.
The funny thing is, Quint's like, it's like his last resort. It's like there's nothing else other than just
No,
drowning.
yeah. Stab him. I'm sorry, I'm just preemptively like telling him to do the thing that he's already out there to do. Oh, and he's got to go for his mouth, right? And then he said he can't get.
He said, yeah.
Shit. I mean, no. Oh. Oh no. No. Oh, he's got to work on his grip.
That was the one thing you couldn't do.
Yeah, we already know this man's got zero shit for grip. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, oh, 3 tons. He's making nothing of that metal. Nothing. It's a goddamn snack. Oh, dude, pull me up now. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yeah, yep. Yes, all day. Stab him. Stab him. Oh, my God. Stab him again. Stab him again. Stab him again. No. Come on, Hopper. Hooper. Oh, no, wait. That's just the shark's blood, right? That's not his blood. That's shark's blood. Stab him again. Stab him again. Stabby McStabby face. Oh, my God. He's fucking up your house. That's how angry he is.
That's like a great shot of that.
He's taking extra time to fuck up your house. This is how much I care about your whack ass shark cage.
I mean, that's pretty like amazing footage.
That's amazing footage.
And that's an actual real shark too.
No. Yeah, kick him. Do whatever you can. Yeah, kick him. Throw a can. Yeah. Oh no. Shoot him. Something. Oh damn. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm never going boating again.
Imagine watching this as a 10-year-old.
I can't. Watching as a 10-year-old? No. Oh yeah. Make that explode. Shoot that. Yes. Put that in his mouth. Oh, he's hitting him with it? Yes. Now shoot it. Please tell me you know that you just shoot this thing, right? Oh my gosh.
And he can't swim.
Wait, he can't swim? Yeah, but I thought it's because he doesn't like the water.
Doesn't like the water. He's afraid of drowning.
That's okay. He did say that. I could. Yeah. Stab him. Stab him in the eye, in the face. Stabby, stab. Stab. Show me the tank. Yeah, come at me, you son of a bitch.
Terrible shot.
Come on. Bitch. Ah! Yeah! What should I tell the kids? Going fishing. Going fishing.
You alright?
No.
Having a heart attack over there?
They're still in the middle of the damn water.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. It's really well made.
I have a feeling that when Spielberg made this, because of the problems that I've read about, that he probably thought it was going to be a disaster, and it's just amazing how well everything came together. And you know, it's kind of one of those like divine things where the fact that you don't see the shark until the end is the good thing that adds to the experience of the film to see or to not see the shark. You know, it's scarier seeing the barrels pop up.
Oh yeah.
You know.
No, I mean literally by the middle of the film, I'm scared to see legs. Like I've really seen nothing else but legs and like a body get flung around.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified.
Yeah,
it's so well done.
It's so well done, and like you know, like the scene where it was in the police station, and it was like the dolly was on the corner. The dolly's into the office and gets him doing his thing in the office with the one actor. Dolly's out. He's doing another thing with another guy in this part of the room, and as he's going out, he's talking to another guy. You know, there's an efficiency
to everything.
Generally speaking, if I were shooting something like that, I'd be like, well, we gotta get wide, close up here, wide, close up here, wide, close up here. Now you're talking 9 shots repeated 3 to 4 times.
Like I said, there's that moment where when Dreyfuss introduces himself, he's like, hey, do you know who the chief is? And he's like, oh, I'm the chief. And they shake hands. It's an OTS, and he turns him, so now it's this OTS, and then they go back to that, then they go to like a 2-shot, then go back to the OTS, and they're out. Like, that's one shot, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, boom, 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 let's get our coverage and get down here.
Also, I think a lot of that comes from the fact that they're shooting film, too. Because you only have 10 minutes per roll, and you have to be efficient with film. You
Al-
can't.
and also-
you just can't do take after take after take. Oh, here's another card.
Yeah,
plug
yeah.
in the
No,
card,
for
and then
sure.
we go.
Well, and
It's
I
like,
can imagine his TV sensibilities played into some of that, right? Like, let me get what I can get
Probably.
here
It's
right
like
now.
I can do this quickly.
Yes.
And he's probably like, look, if I'm gonna die on a battlefield, I gotta die on this shark battlefield or out in the water.
Right.
And then you think about the fact that the dolly operator and the focus puller and all those people had to have all those different
marks
for each one
because
of
they
those
dolly
things.
in with them
Yeah.
into an OTS,
And
then
they
he
were
turns
all on,
them
and they
yeah,
were all on the mark.
all on the mark. Yeah.
So it's really, really, you have your best crew,
Mm-hmm.
you have your best actors, and you have a really good sense of how to create these moments. And
It's
I'm
so
sure he
impressive.
probably
It's
did
so
do.
impressive.
I would be willing to bet he probably did do close-up coverages and just didn't use them.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can imagine, yeah, I mean, you get your safeties, but I can also, again, the sense and sensibility at this time, as many TVs would, like, you kind of know it.
And
So it's like, let's circle it.
Let's go.
And then if we need to let's get our possible safeties for whatever.
You ever seen the Masterclass stuff?
No, I haven't watched any of them.
So I had a membership to Masterclass, and like the best Masterclass that I watched was Ron Howard's.
I heard that. Yeah,
And
I've
so
heard that
Ron,
his is really,
Ron
really good.
Howard broke down how he shoots scenes, and he did it in 3 different styles. He's like, okay, this is if I had all the money in the world, which he did in that film, and he did a scene from A Beautiful Mind. And here's what I would do if I had just a steady cam, and so like he followed the action on the second one.
Nice.
And here's what I would do if I was shooting an indie film and how I would do it here. And
Brilliant.
he really shot,
Brilliant,
and he shot the
brilliant.
scene each time in this different style. And I would be interested in Spielberg doing one of those and like kind of showing us what his thought process is and sort of how he blocks the scene, how he makes all the action happen at certain points.
So, for example, when the wife is talking to Brody right before they leave,
Right.
and you've got
Quint in the background.
Quint in the back, yabba, yabba. That's pretty much a really nice wide shot. And you start with Quint here, and you've got Brody looking at them.
Yeah. And
Right,
then it focuses
and
back
then
on them.
they pull away. You still have Quint hadn't stopped talking, and then you go to them and you focus on their conversation.
Yeah, because what he's saying isn't super important.
It's super important.
It's just
but
mood stuff.
It's mood stuff, but also it's not like you're cutting to that shot. It's staying within the frame, and so
Yeah.
we're still with it.
But it's about him and her, and
Right,
she's
right.
afraid, and he's afraid, and Quint's scary.
Right,
and
but
all
then you
those
could
other
do
things.
that, like you said, with say you want to get a ton of coverage. You could have done that with like, okay, we established where they are, and now we're gonna go see what Quint's sending. Okay, now we're going back to that. You could do that, and instead, let's just keep it all in the same frame, and then so we follow them. It's a little wide, and then you get this 2-shot, and that really, and you can still hear Quint, but he's just, but the intimate is, hey, what's that? What that final line of like, what should I tell the kids? I'm going fishing.
Yeah, and then the next shot is they go through the jaws.
Through the jaws, but it's
thing
like
out
it's
to the
such a
harbor.
like you're getting so much out of one shot.
And his relationship with Dreyfuss's character. You have college educated man versus a non-educated working man versus nature versus whatever, and so it's a very interesting film, and I have to respect, in that shot, the dolly man, the focus puller, those guys like executed so perfectly. Because I just watched that that Johnny Depp movie City of Lies. It's him and Forrest Whitaker. There's a scene in it, Johnny Depp is talking to Biggie Smalls' actual mother, I believe, and in a restaurant, and Forrest Whitaker's in there. On the woman, she's in perfect focus. On Johnny Depp, every shot in that scene, he's out of focus. I was like, how could you possibly have Johnny Depp out of focus? Like, it was focused on the back of his ears, and I was just like, this is Johnny freaking Depp.
Also, this is modern day technology.
And and you have like a million takes. Did the download what do they call
DIT?
Did
DIT
didn't
not also
say anything
in
to
this
somebody?
in this situation. You're assuming someone's on in Video Village, most likely.
There has to be a
so
focus
no
puller.
one knows. Yeah. So again, the cam op doesn't notice, the AC doesn't notice, and if there's Video Village, they don't notice.
But this is the thing. So it was a shot like this. So his face is like 35 to 40% of the frame.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like he's a dot on the frame.
No.
That I could excuse, but his face was huge in the scene, and like he's out of focus. And in this, not one thing was out of focus.
Yeah, not
and
a
it was
single
shot
thing.
on film. They didn't see the dailies until a week later.
There's
or whenever
mad
it was.
movement, right? So you've got the dolly pulling.
Like
And then,
let's
yeah.
talk about the push zoom, by the way.
Yeah.
So the push zoom, that is like one of the more famous push zooms
Yes.
ever. So he moved that camera probably about 6 feet
Easily.
and kept the focus. I'm sure they did it 500 times, but he kept the focus.
Yeah.
And racked that thing in perfectly, and that background just does this thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like it totally is disconcerting to watch.
Yeah.
And the only other one I can think of is in did you see Goodfellas?
Yeah, it's in Goodfellas.
So in Goodfellas, when they're in the diner at the end and he's sending him on the hit, so when he gets there, the camera's doing the push zoom, but it's much
really slow.
slower.
Yeah,
And
for
like
sure.
so the background is doing that weird opening up thing.
That seems like more of, and also the scene works better to be slower. Like
Right.
this is
But
like
it's also like this is like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's gonna kill me now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, but there's that sort of ominous
Slow
thing.
tension.
In that particular shot, in this movie, it's like it is saying it is sucking you
it's
into
action
that moment.
tension, yeah, exactly.
It's like pay attention to this.
Yeah.
This is a big moment in the film when it's like if that first kill that he actually sees.
yeah. The characters are why we're staying. Getting to know,
Definitely.
Getting to know all
Definitely
these guys.
Dreyfuss's character.
Yeah, and it's
you know,
it's
and
so
he's
brilliant.
Like, he's such a cool guy. And then once we come back to Quint, it's like Quint is the Bill Duke in this film.
Yes.
for us.
Yeah,
He's
yes,
like
exactly.
He's like the best
Exactly.
part of the film.
He really is.
He's like that scene where he gets up and he just starts revving that engine is like that's the first time he's ever felt fear
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
the Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And it's like you can kind of read it on his face. They don't say it. They don't talk about it. But it's like I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
For the first time in my life, I
Right.
don't know what to do right now.
So I
And
wonder.
So I'm gonna run.
He's been so in control the whole time. This is the first
Right.
time he's not.
Yeah.
And so he loses control. You're Spielberg. You're sitting there. You're saying, "Look, I can tell the rest of my story without this shark. The shark is icing on the pudding."
Yeah.
That's not the line.
Icing on the pudding?
Icing on the
What
pudding.
the fuck does
We're-
that
it's
mean?
going on the shirt. It's going on the shirt. Icing on the pudding. It's icing
Okay.
on the cake.
I mean, for me, this film is like 5 out of 5 Quints.
Oh, 5 out of 5
You know,
quotes. So
I
good.
mean, it's a perfect film.
It is a perfect film.
I'm
It is a
sure
perfect
it wasn't
film.
a perfect production. They never are.
No.
But my hats off to Mr. Spielberg.
Yeah.
For
And the
creating
team.
a
And everybody.
masterpiece that, now, what is it? This movie was made in 1976 or something like that. So, you're talking about a film that's damn near 50 years old.
Yeah.
And it's as good now as it was then, if not better. And they just don't make them like that anymore.
No.
So, well, with that, I think we're gonna sign off, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for joining us during
Yeah.
this madness.
The madness of Major and his movies. Hey guys, just an editorial note here. Major has a Spielberg story, so if you want to continue and hear his personal Spielberg story, then just continue to play. And don't forget to subscribe and like and do all those things that people do to support channels.
So here's my fun story. I get hired to do an EPK,
Right.
and it's one of the first producers I ever worked for.
EPK, for those of you who do not know in this world, is an electronic press kit. Typically speaking, it would be, like interviews of a director or cast for a film that you might see put into a show about a movie, like a behind-the-scenes thing. So anyway,
Yeah,
continue.
behind the scenes, BTS Epk. So I'd done a ton of these already for a previous television show, so I was kind of used to just going in, talking to actors, directors, writers, shooting them basically. And so she goes, "Hey, we've got a big job coming up, just one day, probably like 6 hours. Can you come on?" And I was coming on basically as a camera assistant gaffer. So, but you can't tell me where we're going until the day of.
Because she didn't want you to
Yeah, it's
she didn't tell you who it was.
NDA kind of thing. Yeah. So we, she actually ends up telling me the night before, just to kind of like prep me, and she goes, "So just so you know, we're going to Amblin Entertainment."
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, cool." Now I didn't register what Amblin Entertainment was. I wasn't that deep into it, so I had
Right.
no idea. It's like, "Hey, cool, Amblin Entertainment, whatever." And then, so the night goes on, and then later and she goes, "We're going to interview a director." At this time, again, she just says Amblin Entertainment and
Amblin.
director.
I wonder which one it could be.
Yeah, so then I look up Amblin, and it's like, "Oh, E.T. Oh,
I wonder if this is Spielberg's.
are we? So I call her back. I said, "Wait, are we interviewing Spielberg?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." And it's a super small crew. It's the DP, myself, the sound person, makeup, and the producer.
And Spielberg.
And then Spielberg, and then his producer, his handler, or whatever. The PR person on his side. So we get there, we go in, you walk in, they have like they have a raptor like in the lobby.
Of course they do. He's probably sitting. He's probably like has a chair made of the like it's the raptor chair, like the Game of Thrones throne.
Yeah,
but
and it's
a
just
raptor.
right, exactly. And there are all these other memorabilia from different movies, E.T., whatever, so on, in the main like foyer walk-in area. And then they take us back to this like smaller office where we're gonna actually do the interview. We pre-light, get everything ready. Ends up that we're sitting around for about 45 minutes to an hour because he's late. And the PR person's like, hey, he's normally not late like this, but he had to go down to, he's in the middle of coloring his current project.
Which was what at the time?
I couldn't even tell you. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to look that up too. But now I want to know. Okay, so I'll have to look it up. We'll do an addendum. But, so at this time, Technicolor has left Universal Studios.
Okay.
Now, I'd worked at Technicolor about 6 months to a year prior.
Okay.
And so Technicolor's now left and moved to Glendale.
All right.
That's where their shop is. So finally he gets there, and he's apologizes for being late, and he's like, I'm sorry, I had to go to Technicolor. Technicolor's moved. They're in Glendale. I used to be able to hop in a golf cart, and we were on the same lot, so I could just be there in 5 minutes. But now I have to go meet my colorist in Glendale when I want to, look at dailies or whatever. And so, we're like, it's fine, whatever. Cool. Let's do this. You're here. I don't care. You could have been a day late. I'd have sat here.
Yeah, we've been there for 28 hours.
I'd have sat here eating Reese's Pieces and just been like, let's wait.
Spielberg's coming.
Spielberg's coming. So we sit down. Now, the makeup artist goes to put makeup on. He's like, no makeup. It's like, all right, great day rate.
She just got $700 to do nothing.
Quite literally to sit her. I mean, literally, was about to go this. He's like, no makeup. He's got like his classic hat on. I mean, he's just it's iconic Spielberg. And I'm sitting there just trying to like, okay, just do it. Do what I'm asked.
Were you like flush?
I'm flushed, but I'm also trying to be crazy calm and collected. So then we continue the conversation about, he apologizes again for being late, and I'm gonna totally forget the woman's name, but the colorist that he worked with, I had met when I worked at Technicolor, because I used to try to sneak into color sessions and then just learn what it was like to color a movie, a film.
Movie,
yeah, I was learning all these things. So she was one of the colorists I got to sit with. So I was like, oh yeah, I've actually sat in on some of her color sessions because when I worked at Technicolor, and then that's my in. And so now we're just having a general conversation about film and coloring and Technicolor and their move and all this other stuff, and how like film's slowly getting phased out and getting less popular, and that's what all these things. And
Did you kiss?
Yeah, and then we made out. But it was so neat to just be to talk to him, but also be in a room and just have this like common ground of just like filmmaking and art and technology and the business side of things and all this stuff. And then so then we have this kind of pre-conversation where everything is still being set up and kind of getting tightened in, and he does his EPK, and the whole EPK is because they're having a whatever anniversary of Jaws, and they're showing it at Cannes. Now he can't be at Cannes,
so he's just gonna.
So this is his yes.
For it, yeah.
So he's talking about. He's like, by now, and this is another thing. We had a script, a teleprompter, and he was like, I don't want that either. So the teleprompter guy paid for it.
And who's gonna say, well, you have to.
Right. So he's going off the cuff, and he's just like, hey, welcome to Cannes. Thank you for watching Jaws. Many of you probably already know about these problems that we ran into, but let me give you the TLDR or whatever.
So you actually heard it from a horse's mouth.
Yeah, and he gets he's talking about like this didn't work and this didn't work, and it was because of the salt and this and because of where we were, and we only had so many of them.
Right.
And when one broke, we decided to use the other one, and then when that broke, they couldn't repair. All these things.
I bet you anything he had like 4 ulcers during that.
Oh, for sure.
Because